Good afternoon and welcome to today's coverage of Chippenham Town versus Dorking Wanderers. After a disappointing 1-0 defeat to Salisbury in midweek, the Bluebirds now return to Harden Hewish Park with the visit of a Wanderers side that sit just below them in the league table. Well, Chippenham makes several changes to the side that succumbed to defeat at the Raymond McInhill Stadium, with Harrison Lee dropping out for Alex Bray. Danny Greenslade returns to the starting 11, with Oleszynski Lowell supporting Ricky Aguiar and Harry Parsons in attack. For the Wanderers, Stuart Nelson starts in between the sticks with Edward Harris at the back alongside Niall McManus. Alfie Rutherford wears the number 10, with Daniel Gallagher supporting up top. Well, after successive 1-0 defeats in both League and Cup respectively, Chippenham need a return to winning ways, and what better way to do so than by beating the team directly below them in the league table. Well, Henry with the ball at his feet here for the Bluebirds, who opt to play it out as they have done all season really. They've scored some beautiful team goals. Doesn't always pay off, but when it does, it can be great to watch for the Blues. An early crossing opportunity for Alex Bray into the danger zone. Defended back there by the Wanderers. Comes to Callum Rowe. Might tries, luck from effort, fizzing shot. Palmed away by Stuart Nelson in the Wanderers' goal. First real sighter for Chippenham Town here in the early exchanges. Callum Rowe trying his luck from distance and winning Chippenham a corner here. Corner kick for the Bluebirds to be taken by Joe Hanks. Early pressure for the hosts here, looking to respond from defeat midweek away to Salisbury. Corner here to be taken by Hanks. Hanks whips it into the near post, defended by Wanderers again. Is that going to be another corner? Maybe Aguiar who got the final touch, and he's limping here. That's not a good sign for the hosts. I hope he can recover. Just a slight knock there for the winger. And again, Wanderers with some defending to do. Playing it out from the back. Here's Cheadle. Cheadle being put under pressure, but he manages to look long. Brought down well by Rutherford, but he loses out eventually. Russ competing in the middle of the park. Free kick goes the way of the visitors, taken quickly. Dorking take the free kick quickly. Fuller works it up towards McManus. McManus making an overlapping run, but will he eventually receive the ball? He won't, but Taylor will. Taylor cuts it back towards the feet of Rutherford, but defended again by the Bluebirds. Falls here to Briggs. Briggs works a yard, but Aguiar has tracked back and puts a foot in to win for the Blues. Callum Rowe now, with time inside his own half, looks towards the centre circle and finds Russ. That's a lovely pull over the top. Here goes Parsons with a shooting opportunity. Real sighter for him, but he couldn't get his feet right. Curls the ball over the crossbar. Breakaway opportunity for Chippenham Town. Harry Parsons just worked a yard for the shot, but got underneath it. Another opportunity for Chippenham not taken. Hooked away by Hanks up towards Parsons, who just uses his body well there to shield the ball. Looking over the top for Aguiar. All defending from Cheadle, who looks down the line, but good pressure from Hargreaves. Cameron Hargreaves winning the throw-in for Chippenham Town. To be taken by Alex Bray. Chippenham still seeking the opening goal. Lowell's made a lovely overlapping run. Here's Lowell, pulls it back towards Parsons, and he squeezes it into the back of the net. And Chippenham break the deadlock. 31 minutes played, and Harry Parsons steers the ball beyond Nelson in the Dorking Wanderers goal to give Chippenham Town the lead. Let's have a look at the replay. It's wonderfully worked. The throw-in from Bray into the feet of Aguiar, who plays in Lowell beautifully with a little reverse pass. Cut back towards Parsons, and he makes no mistake. Here's another angle. Lowell inside the box, and he just had the coolness to pass the ball in towards the feet of Parsons, who steers it beyond Nelson to give Chippenham Town the lead. It's a well-worked goal and no more than they deserve. They've been the dominant force in this opening half, and they finally have the opening goal. 31 minutes played. Chippenham Town 1, Dorking Wanderers 0. Lovely footwork there from Aguiar to feed Lowell, using his pace to get in behind, and he cuts it back to Parsons. And another young player who looks full of confidence gets on the score sheet for the Bluebirds. They look to make it 2 before half-time. Dorking haven't really looked like responding since going 1-0 down, and Chippenham might make it 2 here. Aguiar in towards Parsons, who will make it 2, and that's clinical play from the number 9. 3 minutes later, and Chippenham double their advantage here. Harry Parsons, what a day it's turning into for him. He's got 2 before the break, and it's yet more clinical play from the home side here. Parsons it was who chested it down originally, laid it off to Aguiar, who fed it back into the number 9's path, and he makes no mistake, clinically finding the corner. Stuart Nelson in the Dorking Wanderers goal could do nothing about that. 2 clinical finishes from Parsons, and 2 goals for Chippenham Town before half-time. This is looking like a very comfortable afternoon's work. Dorking have got to show real character to respond now. Big game for Chippenham, playing the team directly below them in the league, and what a start it's been. What a first half. 2-0 to Chippenham Town. Dorking looking to feed it down the line. Little curling ball, the outside of the boot towards Wheeler. Laid off here. Wheeler on the ball. Chippenham with bodies back, and again the loose pass will allow Hargreaves to break away with it. Feeding it down the right hand side for Bray. Lowell's in again. The number 17's in behind here. Lowell, he's got men in the middle. Just can he use his head to pick someone out? He can. Parsons off the line. Comes back to Parsons, and it's a hat-trick. Would you believe it? Harry Parsons with a first half hat-trick here at Harden-Hewish Park. Lowell with his second assist of the game. Celebrations in front of the fans. And Dorking cannot cope with this rampant Chippenham Town side in this opening half. Let's have a look at the replay. Hargreaves feeds it down the right for Bray, and Lowell's in behind. Little clip ball over the top, and he's in behind, uses his pace. And again, does he have the final ball? He does. He picks out Parsons. Saved initially from Nelson, but when it falls back to the feet of the striker, he rifles it into the roof of the net. And a first half hat-trick for Harry Parsons. What a game it's turning out for him. Good save initially from Nelson, but when it ricochets back into his path, he slams it emphatically into the net in front of the fans. Chippenham 3 goals to the good now. And Dorking Wanderers staring a very long second half in the face here. Can Chippenham make it 4? This must be the most impressive first half they've played all season for sure. McManus now with possession, lays it off towards Wheeler. He's looked the most likely to do something for the Wanderers. McManus again cuts inside. Can he work a yard for the shot? Ricochets back into the path of McManus. It's opening up here, and he bends an effort just over the top of the crossbar. Not far away at all from the number 6. Curled it beautifully towards the far corner. Goal back before half-time, but they can't get on the score sheet. Still no significant save for Will Henry to make in the Chippenham Town goal. Goal kick for him. What an impressive display this is from the Bluebirds. They've been dominant throughout. Took them a while to make the initial breakthrough, but when they did, they haven't looked back. Wanderers, though, have capitalised on a poor goal kick here, and they're in behind. Briggs gets the shot away, and he's clawed one back. There is the response from Wanderers right on the stroke of half-time. And was that the curse of the commentator kicking in there? I've just said how impressive Chippenham have been in this opening half, but a poor goal kick from Henry. And Dorking take full advantage. Briggs fires into the bottom corner. Still had a lot to do when the ball fell to his feet. Wanderers with a goal back. Aguiar with a decent effort from range. Opening this second half with a few efforts on goal, Chippenham. Again, normal service resumed from the first half an hour. They're dominating possession, laid off towards Hargreaves. Hargreaves finds Bray. Bray quite influential in a few of the Chippenham goals so far, and he looks to provide yet more service down the right hand side. Dorking come away with the ball, but it will fall at the feet of Greenslade here. Greenslade rolls it in, and brought down there is Parsons. It will be a free kick in a decent area. You'd have to fancy Ricky Aguiar. Next goal in this game is going to be crucial. If Wanderers can find a second, then they can set up a grand finale here. Still quite a long way to go in the second half. If Chippenham get it, however, surely this game is dead and buried. Aguiar standing over the free kick. Bit of a set-piece specialist, the number 11. Could be a real opportunity for Chippenham here. Aguiar steps up and curls it over the wall, tipped over the crossbar from Nelson. A decent effort from the man on loan from Swindon. Gets it up and over the wall, curling towards almost the centre, the roof of the net, but tipped over from Nelson. Corner kick again for Chippenham. Hanks on corner duties as usual. Aguiar looking for his first goal of the afternoon. He wasn't far away there. That could prove to be a big save from the Dorking number 1. Prevents Chippenham restoring a 3-goal advantage. Corner for Hanks. Rutherford back there defending for Dorking. Hanks curls it towards the middle of the box. Flicked in. Is it going to fall here? Scrambled clear by the visitors. Flicked on in there. I think it was by Parcell. Nobody running in at the far post. But a dangerous corner routine from the Blues. A few words from the referee there. Dorking with a throw-in. Long throw-in into the box. Trying to put it right into the mixer there. Flicked on. Nearly fell there for Rutherford. Possession still with McManus. McManus clips a ball over the top. Defending to do back there for Bray, but he does it comfortably. Cleared away by Henry. Oh, right to the feet. Beautifully brought down there by Aguiar, who rolls it into Parsons. Parsons with a little clip over the top. Would have been sensational. But just over the top of the crossbar from Harry Parsons. What a first touch that is from Aguiar as well. Brought it down, cushioned it, and fed the number 9, who couldn't finish. Great play, though, from Chippenham Town again. Competing in the middle of the park, flicked on by Hanks. Russ could capitalise here. Has the whistle gone? It has. McManus lying down injured. Great effort from Parsons. You could see what he was trying to do. Just loft the ball delicately over Nelson. Just a few inches over the top of the bar. A speculative effort, but not far away. Flicked on in midfield. Hanks again. Seems to be everywhere this afternoon, covering every blade of grass, competing in the middle, and it's fallen for Aguiar. Lowell with time. Can he get his shot away? Feeds it back into Aguiar. Falls for Lowell again, deflected. Still bobbling around in the box, cleared only as far as Hanks. Hanks recycles it towards Russ. Crossing opportunity, whipped in dangerously. Bobbling around in there. Is it going to be Lowell to get the finishing touch? Dorking. Scramble it clear again. More defending to do. Greenslade with a challenge on the halfway line. That will be a free kick for the visitors, just to relieve some pressure on their defence. Danny Greenslade going in with a robust challenge. Man still lying down injured here, which doesn't look good for Dorking at all. Could be forced into a change here. It was a hefty collision just past the halfway line. Certainly a free kick as Briggs helps his teammate up. Free kick here to be taken. Drifted towards the far post, coming in. A few men at the back post, punch clear by Henry, but the flag is up. Anyway, the flag is up for offside. Henry with another chance to boot it long. Well, both sides looking for the first goal of the second half. It's been relatively quiet in comparison to a frantic opening half that saw Chippenham score 3 times in about 8 minutes, which put them in a very comfortable position here. Dorking with the goal back right on the stroke of the half-time whistle, but they haven't been able to really even get into the Chippenham box since. Maybe here's an opportunity to do so. McManus lays it off into the feet. Here's a really good chance. Greenslave's back there and he gets a vital block in. Chippenham managed to get it clear. Russ up towards Parsons, neatly laid off towards Aguiar. Space opening up again and Aguiar twists and turns away from his man. Feeds it towards Lowell. Always exciting when he's on the ball here, Lowell. Cutting inside, still with the ball at his feet, lays it off to Hargreaves. Bobbling around and he gets right underneath it, just slices it up into the grateful arms of Stuart Nelson. Plays it out from the back. Dorking, desperate to get on with proceedings. They know they need a goal soon. Played towards the far side, brought down by Fuller. Fuller rolls it into the feet of the attacker, but Chippenham, there's no foul there and play will go on. Lowell had made a darting run in behind. Vital interception. He might have strayed offside, but Fuller regains possession for Dorking. Nicely laid off towards Taylor. Big challenge again from Hanks. What a performance he's put in, and he might feed Lowell here. Just too much weight on the pass. Again, Hanks gets a foot in at the vital moment. Harris with a free kick taken towards McManus. Played out to the right-hand side. Looking long, crossfield pass towards Briggs. He's made a run towards the right-hand side. Well defended by Rowe. Out for a throw-in. Time running out for Dorking here. Still got 2 goals to score if they're to get anything from Harden Hewish Park, and it doesn't look likely. Chippenham with a scintillating first half display. They've controlled it well in the second half. Haven't given the visitors too much encouragement. Goal kick taken. Look towards Parsons, who has a hat-trick to his name. Harry Parsons, certainly the difference between these two sides. His 3 first half goals, putting Chippenham in a great position. Flicked on there, but nobody running in behind. So Nelson takes his time, rolls it out towards Fuller here. Good pressure from Chippenham. Fuller might lose out, and he does. It's bobbled towards Russ. Here's Ricky Aguiar. He's now out of position, Fuller. Can he get back? Aguiar cuts inside beautifully. Works a yard for the shot and squeezes it in. He's been looking for his goal all afternoon, and it's finally come. Ricky Aguiar, in the last kick of the game, seals victory for Chippenham Town. That's the icing on the cake for the Bluebirds. He's got his goal. You have to say he's deserved it. And even Will Henry's coming up for the celebrations. Here's the replay. Fuller was trying to get forward for the visitors, but when he lost the ball, he was out of position. Aguiar with time to cut inside and just squeeze a low effort inside the near post. Not too much power on the shot, but Nelson was wrong-footed. And Ricky Aguiar with a fine finish. Here's the other angle. Cuts in between the 2 defenders for Dorking. And in front of the fans, he squeezes it home. It's a typically skillful take from the tricky winger. Chippenham with 4 goals this afternoon. Great game for the fans and a huge win. Dorking lurking just below them in the table, and it looks like they're going to seal a big victory here. Hargreaves is down. It's the knock for the number 7 as this game labours towards a very comfortable afternoon's work. Dorking goal kick to be taken by Nelson. He just waits for the referee's instructions to get on with it. Plays it out from the back. Looks like the whistle's going to go any minute. McManus plays a 1-2. Griffiths on as a sub, putting pressure on that back line as he kicks it up towards Fuller. Does the whistle still go? No, the referee blows the full-time whistle, and Chippenham Town with a resounding 4-1 victory on home soil. A clinical and dominant performance throughout. A superb first half that saw Harry Parsons net a hat-trick in 7 minutes. Emphatic. Aguiar sealed victory late on with a fine individual effort. Full time here, Chippenham Town 4, Dorking Wanderers 1.